Hi, I'd like to show you some ways of using bats on the wheel. Now, they come in different shapes and sizes. This one's a masonite one. It has a couple holes in it that are set for the standard hole size on the Brent wheel. Creative Industries makes a plastic one, which I don't like as much because it doesn't absorb water. The masonite will absorb water. Advantage of this, it stays perfectly flat. Also can be used on different wheels. If you notice, there are 4 holes instead of just 2. This is set for the Brent and Pacifica wheels. This one is set for old Shimpo wheels and also for the Creative Industry wheels. So you can see they've got little beads on the side, so you can actually feel where the holes are and which holes are right for you, for your particular wheel. Here's another plastic bat. Again, I prefer an absorbent bat. Disadvantage of an absorbent bat is they can warp, and they can also break down if you just leave your wet pot on there and cover it up for a long time. Now this is a bat that's made out of particle board. These are the ones that will break down over time if you don't get the pot off. Now I've used these for years and years and years, and you can get them in many different sizes, and they're less expensive. This one in particular, you can go to Home Depot, go to a home improvement store. They have them on all different sizes. I have them as large as 24 inches. And you drill your own holes. Now I'm going to show you how to put a bat on the wheel without drilling holes. But first of all, let me show you why there are holes in your wheel head. Well, all wheels will come with these guys. And they're Allen screws and a wing nut. And the Allen screw is designed to fit into this hole. So put that in there. That there. Now, why the wing nuts? Well, over time, these holes will get a little bit bigger and they'll wiggle. And as you're centering, it won't be just perfectly on center. It won't be solid. So it's important that you put the wing nuts on. Another reason is sometimes you've got your piece and you've got a plate on the wheel, something that covers up the holes. You pick up your bat, and along with the bat comes the Allen screw, and then when you put it back down, it'll push right through the bottom of your pot. So I feel not all potters do this. Sometimes it's a little more efficient not to. I feel it's good to put the little wing nuts underneath. So you put the wing nut on there, crank it down, make sure you get the right ones. Now you can get these at hardware stores. Some will rust. You can get stainless ones, but you want them nice and solid in there. Now you could use an Allen wrench to really tighten it up, and these are very good for loosening it up too, or you could use just a simple pair of pliers. To use it, you just put the bat on there, and you'll notice there's one side that's a little bigger than the other. So you put the small one on first, bring the other around, and it's on. When you're done with the pot, pop it off. The other way to put a bat on, what if you have a bat that doesn't have holes? What if you have a really large bat that you want to use, what you do is what potters have done for centuries. All you do is throw a pancake of clay on the wheel head. So, wet the clay. Center it. And take the heel of your hand, push down in the center, mushroom that clay out, and then bring your arm back in towards you and push the side down. Just make a nice pancake out on that wheel head. It doesn't have to be too thick. Maybe 1/4 of an inch is enough. Now I could cover the whole wheel head. This bat is a little bit smaller. And this will work with porous bats. Bats made out of wood, of plywood, of particle board, of masonite. Okay. I've got my pancake. Scrape the slip off the surface and make a bullseye. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making a suction cup. And these little higher areas will level the bat out. So now you just bring your bat over. This is dry. If I put this right down like this, it would probably just pop right off. So what you want to do is just dampen it lightly. Don't soak it, just a little tiny bit of water is enough. And center. And I like to get it on center. It's a little easier on my eyes. A lot of potters just put it down and then go ahead and throw and center the clay on the bat. I like it as close as possible. So once it's on there, hit it. And hit it firmly from the center out. Now that bat's on and ready to throw. So that's to take this off. What you need to do after you've thrown your pot, find something that's firm that you can stick underneath it. A putty knife works really well. Some people will use the end of the stick like that. And you just reach under, pop it off. There's the beautiful pot. Come back, bring these back up again. Put the next bat on. Again and again and again, and then finally just scrape off the clay and recycle it. Okay? That's how you set up bats to use. Thank you.